Ro here, and I'm back again to talk about The Kitchen coming to Netflix uh, Friday, January 19th. And one of the things I was going to say that I will say is that, man, never have I wanted to go to sleep more. The I'm not even gonna say the trailers undersold me. I'm not gonna say the trailers misled me. The trailers showed me exactly what I needed to see, and I should have trusted it. Normally, the job of the trailer is to lure you in and get you to watch that full two. I'm sorry, what is this? Like an hour, 50-minute movie. And I can go ahead and just tell you it's not worth it to me. You might watch it, see something else, but I don't want you to think I'm unfair. So let me go through the plots. This is according to IMDb, by the way. In a dystopian future London, where all social housing has been eliminated, Izzy and Benji fight to navigate the world as residents of the kitchen, a community that refuses to abandon their home. And then, of course, they get a secondary description because it's a little bit more. In a dystopian London, the gap between rich and poor has been stretched to its limits. All forms of social housing have been eradicated. Only the kitchen remains. A community that refuses to move out of the place they call home. This is where we meet a solitary living by necessity and desperately trying to find a way out. A 12-year-old Benji, who has lost his mother and is searching for a family. We follow unlikely paths. They struggle to forge a relationship with a system that is stacked against them. So pretty much the same thing, right? You know what you're getting into. We can get a little bit of political, a little bit of drama. Not a lot of future. When I hear the word future, I'm expecting flying cars and more advanced tech. They show pretty much like stuff that we have now. I mean, I guess you could just say like an alternate future because it doesn't feel like. I'm sorry, an alternate present because this is more feels like this is what's going on right now. But I get the commentary. I'm not deaf. I'm not blind. I see what's going on. But unfortunately, the plot dragged. And before I even get into that, let me just say this. You probably recognize Kano from Top Boy. He's in this. This probably what drew you in. Top Boy's been on forever, so you're like, man, Kano's in. It's gonna be good. Is it? Is it good? We have young Jedediah Bannerman coming in playing Benji. Who does a pretty good job. I'm not gonna say it was terrible or anything like that. Oh wait, this is directed by Daniel Kaluuya. Oh man, how did I not know this going in? Daniel, this ain't it, buddy. This is not it. Sorry, this ain't it. This sucked. I didn't like it. But yeah, it didn't feel very futuristic to me. I think that's one of the things I think that kind of took some of the wind out of me. I'm like, oh, kind of just looks like now. This looks like 2024. Yeah, rent's high. Yeah, you can't afford nothing. The companies want to buy out XYZ. They want to put you somewhere else. This sucks. Like I said, we get the story of Benji here, and I think this is where they really want you to get a feeling for the poverty. They really want you to get a feeling for how bad this is, because Benji loses his mom and has to just figure it out. Comes across Izzy, and they kind of try to figure it out together for a brief, for this period of time. It's listed as dystopian sci-fi. Maybe I'm tripping. I didn't look up the drama. I mean the genre. To see what dystopian sci-fi is supposed to look like. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess Hunger Games would be considered like dystopian stuff, but they got like future tech in Hunger Games. Like, none of that is here. Okay, I'll come back to it. Maybe I'll figure out a movie. But let's before I finish. I don't want to make it seem like it was the worst thing I ever saw, but it's told very, very slow. And I think that's one of the things that really got to me is I'm like, when is this going to be over? I really feel like there wasn't really time to build any relationships between the characters. I swear I can't even tell you any of the main characters' names other than the main two. Um, it's almost like the kitchen, the neighborhood. It doesn't really feel like it has life. Despite all the people, whether they were CGI, whatever. Despite all the people that are here, it doesn't feel like the kitchen has life. Like they have a couple scenes where we get like a barbershop scene and we get a little bit of that and maybe a few other places, but it still felt like it was like four people living in a building. They have a couple scenes where like they're partying and stuff like that. So I'll take that back. Maybe no, it still felt kind of lifeless. And maybe that was just the point of what they were trying to show with the kitchen. But yeah, I just didn't. I didn't think it was enough for what they were trying to do here. I don't think there was enough heart here. I don't think there was enough. I don't think it was enough earned. I don't think there was enough built up to really be like, oh man, I really feel for this. I really feel for this character. There's so much going on, man. These people are struggling. I never felt that like the entire movie. I never felt like they really showed it. We have like the police, being the police here. We have the, mega corporations doing what the mega corporation is going to do. But at the same time, the movie kind of seems like nobody's struggling. Like you could pull yourself up for your bootstraps, get yourself some money, go, get a application on an apartment. And not to say that's everybody's situation, but I'm not sure if the movie's point here was to try to make you feel for the residents of the kitchen, but I felt nothing. I did not care. I think I was just checked out. If I was in a movie theater, I probably would have went to sleep. Like it just wasn't enough here to keep me glued to the screen. Daniel Kaluuya, not every actor's a good director, man. I hate to say it. Hopefully his next project's better than this, because this ain't it. Got Kano in it. Still dropped the ball, in my opinion. You said comes out Friday. Maybe you guys like it, but I definitely did not. The chemistry, the acting between the main two characters, Izzy and the other kid, I can't think of his name. Izzy and Benji, because their names are so close. Izzy and Benji. I thought the acting between them was pretty good. For him to be a kid actor, like dealing with somebody that's probably like a big drama actor in the UK, I think they did a pretty good job. I think they show. I think the majority of the movie is whatever through their relationship and kind of how everything go forward. But I thought the chemistry between them were pretty good, as this duo. The rest of everything else is what just burned me up, though. Like I don't feel like nobody of the other actors, any of the other actors, really had a time to really show anything. Everything was just kind of quick. I don't know. It's an hour and 50-minute movie, and I feel like so much time is wasted. Like story is not really hit where you need it to be. There's almost little to nothing to explain other than poor people ran down XYZ. The government's trying to starve them out. The government's cutting off power. They're trying to do what the government does when they don't need you anymore. And like I said, I get the message. I get the message. I just don't think it was told well, unfortunately. And I hate to say it. I don't want to come off like I'm hating, but maybe you'll feel the same way. You see this movie, and again, I don't want to. I've been ramping about Netflix don't miss, stuff like that. But I wanted to be clear. Like Netflix buys movies. Netflix buy, whatever. Everything's not built from the ground up with Netflix or XYZ. I think this might have been, but I don't want that strike to go on Netflix's record. Unfortunately, this is not good. This ain't it. Like I said, some of the actors are cool in the movie, but overall, I was not feeling this was a dystopian future. I was not feeling the the feel of the kitchen. Nothing made me care about any of the characters or anything that was going on. And I'm not heartless. It's their job as the actor to make me feel it. I didn't feel it. But yeah, if you were looking forward to The Kitchen on Netflix this Friday on the 19th, I hate to be the one to tell you, but this is not it for you. And we might have a difference of opinion. You might say, Terrell, you're wrong. This was a good movie. You just didn't get it. That sucks for me because I really wanted to get it. So if you guys happen to see the movie or you're excited to see the movie, please leave me a comment below. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what you were thinking, what you think this is gonna be. I didn't spoil anything for you, but I just gave you my my feeling after watching the movie. But like I said, just let me know what you guys thought. I'm always here to listen. I respond to comments. Yeah, tell Netflix this wasn't it for you. And like I said, The Kitchen coming January 19th, this Friday to Netflix. Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys later for another review. See you.